Welcome back to another live feed reads. We are back.
We are back to another live feed read. I'm Paul Reed, your host, with the Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson,
Jason Crawford.
Whoop, whoop. It is Friday at 10/29/21. Happy birthday, Mom! Yes.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
In that world, it is Mom's birthday. So everybody out there, give a shout out to my mom. And the matriarch of Brandon, Florida, Barbara Stang.
Yeah, it all started here.
It all started 2 miles down the street at 203 Larson Avenue. Jason McCammon sucks. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Try not to bang on the desk. So
it's mind of its own, that's all.
Today, because we actually have video footage from our cameras.
But hold on a second before we do that. I can't hear you with all the noise coming from that yellow shirt you're wearing. What is that all about?
This is the yellow shirt that I was wearing when we shot our first commercial some years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Interestingly enough, this shirt got me recognized today. I go to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office in downtown Tampa, one of their substations or otherwise, because I had to get a subpoena. And I'm sitting there doing what I do, and the lady goes, "He's the one on TV. That's the guy on TV." And so I was like, kind of first didn't know what she was talking about because they have plexiglass and all this. And all of a sudden now people are standing up and this, that, and the other. And she goes, "He's the one that always has his phone by his side." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's right, ma'am. When I'm out having fun with my family, my cell phone's always by my side." And they started laughing and cracking up. So
Clip it.
Has a sense of humor, and it went on from there. And that was pretty cool. And it wasn't me because you had to wear a mask. You know it was the shirt. You can't miss Bananarama.
Bananarama. Yeah. That's awesome. Right. Yeah, I remember that. That's the one where you were with the fishing boat.
No, retard. Softball.
The softball. Wait, you were wearing the yellow shirt during the fishing one too.
I dropped the R-bomb. Oh, sorry.
I didn't even notice, but now that you pointed it out.
I am Mr. Politically Correct. Everyone knows it. All right, we're just going to move right on and hope that you can edit that out.
Well, since it's live, I doubt.
So we have a video today shot right outside the office.
Yeah, we do.
If you haven't been to the office, we sit on the corner of Parsons and Lumsden.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be, if I turn to my right, the front door is facing Lumsden. And then if you head west, you have our big sign and then Ryan's office. And so that's where this video takes place.
Yeah, and that hasn't always been your office, though. That was the office. That building's been a law office for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that kind of brings us to the talks about little guns here. We're going to talk about a little marijuana.
I think we
violence and things of
talked
that
a little bit. It's funny because we talked a little bit last week about self-defense, and then lo and behold, what did we capture on the security cameras, right?
And so the question is, can you or should you have one of these? And if you do, can you or should you have a concealed weapons permit?
This video is not in any way sponsored by the NRA.
Or should you have a medical marijuana license? And those are kind of what we're going to talk about. But let's do this. I don't want to keep everybody waiting. Why don't you run the video? And
let's watch it.
I'm going to put, I have it on my phone because the way this is set up, I can't see it. So Jason will let me know when it gets to the point where the offending individual is approaching the black car. And you'll see.
All right. We'll go ahead. Yep. Yeah, we'll go ahead and...
Just let me know and I'll hit play on my end.
I'm hitting play now. So there we go. All right, so there he is walking out of the car, walking up to the back of the black vehicle around the backside. And then we don't have a good visual, but he leans forward doing something. You said he was doing what?
He's smashing out the back window.
Oh, I saw the window break. Yeah.
So he's, I don't know, right here.
I didn't notice that before.
You'll see him.
He's leaning in the car.
Billy Club things that extend, and he smacks out the back window. Let's see if you see it break, or did it all?
I did see it break.
Police officer.
The police officer just drove by. There goes.
We've got a good Samaritan that came out to the rescue.
There he is.
That son of a bitch is running down the street.
He's gone, dude. He's gone.
Got a gun.
And the car.
Now, so the guy.
The car behind him.
The guy is running towards me, who I'm out getting the out of my car fixing the little mirror that shines down the walkway so you can see if someone's coming.
Yeah, you were outside?
Michelle comes running over, screaming, "He's got a gun! He's got a gun!"
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
what the hell's going on, but then I
Yeah.
see this kid come around the corner running at me. Oh, needless to say, like I said, I reached in and grabbed my gun out of the car, but he
Yeah.
shot across the street in traffic. Don't know how he didn't get hit, and off he goes.
Wait, he did shoot?
No,
Oh.
but
Oh, you mean he ran across? He
he
ran.
ran across the
Yeah,
street
okay.
in rush hour traffic. How he didn't get hit?
Bro, I don't
I'd
know.
rather take a chance with cars than that guy chasing him with the gun.
So what kills me is that right as he runs off on the camera, he just takes off shirtless. The car behind him that he got out of takes off and drives over the median
Correct.
into oncoming traffic. And then, bro, I don't know how.
Correct. And he's heading north in the southbound lanes of John Moore / Parsons.
Yeah,
and,
that's nuts.
I don't know how long the video went. The car that he smashed out the window, they just left too.
Yeah, I saw that. They just drove off.
That's the poor guy with the gun, the good Samaritan, freaking out. So he drives across the street, and I guess, waiting for 911. I don't know exactly what happened because, I eventually got in my car and left. So I'm like, the only guy left is the one that tried to save somebody's life.
I'm no expert on this, but he did pretty good, like holding and watching his angles, after it was over.
Dude, he had every legitimate right to shoot that boy and kill him.
So I've been showing the video. I'm going to cut back to us now. So let's get back
he had every legal right to kill that kid. It's called defense of others. And
interesting.
So if he had shot that boy, then he would have not. Well, I can't say what the court system would do, but theoretically, he would not have. He would have been in the right, and he would not have been prosecuted for murder or second-degree murder, manslaughter. So the kid is extremely lucky.
Yeah.
That he didn't get killed right outside my office.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. So that was interesting. So that kind of leads us into medical marijuana cards and concealed weapons permit. There seems to be what's the term I'm going to use? Some confusion as to whether or not you can have both a concealed weapons permit and a medical marijuana card in the state of Florida. Okay. Right. I've been told by individuals, no, you can't. All right. And so I said, and I think I even told you, no, you can't yesterday. And I said, well, let me just, that doesn't necessarily make sense. And so let me do some research. Well, so I have. The answer in the state of Florida, and Nikki Freed, who's our agricultural commissioner, actually has both a medical marijuana card and a concealed weapons card. Interestingly enough, our commissioner of agriculture has a marijuana card. Of course she does. But anyway, but
do you think she had the concealed carry permit first?
I don't know. It doesn't really say. Doesn't really matter. But here's your problem.
It didn't matter?
Both sides of the argument are correct. My buddy is correct. And other people that say, yes, you can have both are correct.
Okay.
Here's, though, the problem. I'll read it. It is important to know, very important to know, that under federal law, if you decide to use marijuana under a lawful prescription, you should realize that you will be in violation of federal law. And according to ATF, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, you will be forfeiting your right to carry, own, ship, transport, receive, or in any way possess a firearm under federal law.
Okay.
And just so we'll know, federal law, that's U.S. Marshals and FBI. That ain't local yokel.
Right. Okay.
So you can, but then you can't.
Okay.
And here's your problem. You legally stand your ground and you shoot somebody in your home.
Yeah.
Under Florida, solid. No
Sure.
problemo.
Right.
Next thing you know, hey, Jason, you're under
Challenge.
arrest. You're under arrest. Under federal law, you have a medical marijuana card. You shot somebody with a gun that you could not legally own, possess, or use. Thank
Right.
you. Have a nice day. Whether that would happen,
Hmm.
I doubt it. But in today's world, anything is possible.
Right.
You shoot the wrong person and the wrong people take offense to it. Lord only knows.
Yeah. So it just in having the card itself makes you
Mhm.
ineligible to carry. You can have the concealed carry
Well, under
permit
federal
under
law,
federal.
yeah, state law, nope. But
Interesting.
again, you know nowadays if the wrong group takes a disliking to you, you
Yeah.
may very well be charged under under a federal law.
Okay.
You
Wow.
know, and which is it sucks, but hey, you can just look at TV and say, well, he did this. Oh, well, yes. And so the state attorney does not prosecute you because in Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, wherever, this was justified. All of a sudden, the federal courts say, oh, no, you violated somebody's civil rights and you get 20 years in prison. So to say that that couldn't happen,
Yeah.
wouldn't
It's
count on
it's
it.
possible, right? Like
Absolutely.
probable or absolute, not necessarily, but possible. It exists. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
like play with fire, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
That's interesting.
it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So just
Yeah.
know that if you have a concealed weapons permit, or actually, and it's really not just a concealed weapons permit. This says you cannot carry, own, ship, transfer, or receive. So basically, in reading this, if you have a marijuana card, you're not supposed to have a gun.
Yeah. Or
Period.
contact
So-
really with a it says ship, transfer, or receive.
Yeah, so that's speaking of guns, I'm gonna put mine up. But so that's kind of the give and take of where we're at in the law, and it being certainly not unified and
Yeah, it's not uniformly what's executed or
yeah,
or
from
patent
state to
patterned.
federal. I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, it might still be illegal under federal law to possess, sell, and otherwise marijuana.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'll
No,
have
no,
to.
it's
I would.
not.
I would have to
It's
look that
still
one up.
against the law, but there's
I know
like
that a lot of states
the
are
trains left the station and there ain't no stopping it. But either
Right.
way,
right.
certainly, carrying a bag of dope is not going to offend the federal marshals or the FBI. Shooting somebody in the middle of the street, that
Yeah.
that may be an issue for you.
Right.
All right, so let's see. Friday, beautiful day,
It
very,
is.
very windy. I was
Yeah.
thinking of taking the boat out, but there's 14-foot seas, so we would end up like Gilligan in the SS Minnow. There would no more be a Paul Reed at live feed reads because I'd be at the bottom of the bay. So we decided against that. What else? The Rays, the Lightning, the Bucks play old
Yep.
Nemesis New Orleans on Sunday. I hope we beat the snot out of Jameis Winston. That's just my opinion on it. I don't whether we will or not. Time will tell. It's going to be funny. Halloween's coming up.
Halloween's coming up. Oh yeah.
Slow down.
Ryan. Yeah. I was gonna say
Slow
Ryan gave a
down.
great PSA at our networking event on Wednesday. Yeah, about just slowing down for kids, man. Like, I've got 4 children, and he wasn't wrong. They get really excited. They get excited about costumes and candy, and in any given second, this is why I watch mine like a hawk. But dude, they can take off, right?
Absolutely.
It
They'll
just
blow
dart
right
out.
across the
So.
street. Yeah.
And there's lots of incentives for them to do that whenever everything around them is moving and colorful and bright and candy. And so, yeah.
Honestly, if you don't, after about 5 o'clock, if you ain't got to be out, don't. Pass out some candy to the kids, and don't be one of those Scrooges that turn your stinking lights off and act like you're not home. Because back in the day,
We got those in our neighborhood for
back in
sure.
the day, I didn't condone this, of course,
Dude.
but the Brandon Larson, Skyview, Watkins Way, Jersey crew, we did not treat your property with kindness.
You know what? I remember being a kid
Hey,
and Halloween.
eggs weren't $3 a bucket back then.
That's so wrong. TP'd. I think we may have TP'd a house or two, but it wasn't for that. But I remember when I was a kid.
Jody made it to the big leagues. He didn't make it rolling TP, baby.
I remember back when I was a kid, like Halloween was my favorite holiday because it seemed like for Christmas everybody would split off and do their own things with their family, but for Halloween, like our school would have a parade and the community center, everyone would be there, and like everyone from like all the different neighborhoods would just pile in, and it was a huge community thing, and I have just 100% missed that since moving to Florida.
I didn't think of it like that, but you're right. People would come over to your house.
Yeah.
Go out in groups, and
groups.
The whole neighborhood was packed.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I miss it. I really do.
Are they doing it Saturday night or Sunday?
Sunday. I think it's Saturday.
Well, no, Halloween is Sunday.
Sunday.
I know a lot of these. I see like trunk or treat where they park the cars.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of that Saturday night.
Right. Yeah, it is.
So if you can kill two birds with one stone, Saturday and Sunday, yeah, good for them. All
nice
right,
little haul.
It's 1:10, 20, something to that effect.
We're good. Yeah.
We're good.
We're good.
Once again, on the way out, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mama. Happy birthday to you.
There we go. We'll end on that. That's great.